Sega.
Greetings, lords and ladies, and welcome to the King's Herald, where we give you exclusive access on updates, behind the scenes, and news from the community. Today we've got an interview with game director Renaud Charpentier on the upcoming Life in the Realm update and a roundup of helpful community content for you. First off, let's see what our game director has to tell us.
Hi, so my name is Renaud Charpentier and I'm the game director for Kingdom. So my role in the team, as we are a small team, is quite a lot of things. So it's mainly making sure the game is good or great, which we hope it is, and also organizing the team so that when we develop new features, they are developed, I would say, to quality, both in terms of code, art, etc. So it's mainly coordinating all the leads that contribute to actually craft the game and the different features. What we call 1.0 is the version that we launched like about a month ago now. 1.1 is the first notable update, because we might do small updates sometime to fix something or to balance something, but it's kind of stealth update just to polish the game or fix live problems. But after that, what we do are full-fledged update that contains new features. So 1.1 is the first of these important updates, and it should come about a month, roughly a month and a half after the release of the initial game of 1.0. The big thing you'll see immediately is what we call Life in the Realm. The Realm, which is the sandbox, your realm, was always intended to have little men walking around and have this feeling that it's actually alive. So it is by means of simulation, because if you played the game, you've already seen that everything is kind of alive. The trees grow following logical pattern. But apart from the beasts you were hunting, because they were already there, we were lacking all of this activity. It was quite challenging to develop, because it's a lot of agent little men walking around, etc. So you can't really do that in full-fledged 3D, or it wouldn't. So we had to do some research on that and managed to achieve it. But also, it was not only your men that basically bears your color, which is, I think, pretty cool, but also everything that makes the realms alive, from birds hovering around, things like ducks and little people on fishing boats, etc. So it's basically having a realm that is much more friendly, in the sense that, okay, it exists, I can see activity, it's moving, and also in a small manner, it kind of helps a bit with gameplay, because, for example, you'll have people that walks on the road, only they are connected. We are expecting our friends in France, Germany, and Spain, or speaking those language, to also being quite happy to be able to enjoy the game natively in their language. We work directly with a translator that came and worked with the team. So the circle on that was pretty fast, and we think the quality of the translation is really good. And that's a bit of a motto: either we don't do a localization, either we do it as well as we can. For what I can judge, which is the French version, I think it's pretty good. We've revamped the way we do the daily reward system. So before, you had the base system that was that every day you were coming back, every 24 hours, you had a chest on one of your castle that was giving you some gold, which was basically the tribute that your people were giving to you. We have a daily reward chain for the first 7 days after the update, where you gain much better reward for following that chain. But the trick is you have to follow it for 7 days in a row. If you skip one day, you'll be back at the beginning of the chain. So basically, it's completing it around a week, and after that you don't lose the other system, you switch back to the previous system. And it's possible that in later updates we again propose some of this chain or play with that, now that we have this system in place. Another one that we think is pretty cool, we always wanted to have, to tend to do, is have what we call a cross-platform bonus. If you open your realm on different platforms, so let's say you created your realm on iOS, and then you open your realm on PC or on Mac, or on for each and every other platform that you access your realm with, you'll be granted gold for that. Yeah, feature updates. So next one obviously will be called 1.2. We started thinking about it. We haven't started working on it directly. So we are still in the stage where we look at all of the options of what we can do, and we've got more good and great ideas and things we would like to do than we have time and bandwidth to do. So we are still in the phase of deciding what's going to go in that, and that's the same for something we've been working on for quite some time, which is the campaign. Campaign has had prototypes, so we've worked on different, I would say, ideas or direction, and in the end we had like kind of 3 big direction ideas where we're thinking, yeah, all of these 3 could be good, and what we are looking at right now is which one effectively is the most interesting.
Thanks a lot, Renaud. Now we wanted to take a moment and point you to some helpful videos and pages for when you feel like you're getting stuck in the game. Firstly, there are currently 2 excellent guides about the game by community member Hybrid on the Steam page. They cover pretty much every aspect of the game, and you can find a link in the description below. If your realm has been hit by a flood, we recommend to check out our blog post about water management with plenty of strategies to master those unruly rivers and lakes. The blog also has some helpful posts about terraforming and orders, as well as behind the scenes info and more to come, so it's really worth checking out. If you prefer some quick shot answers to your questions, check out our FAQs on the Sega support site. Finally, you could check out the Kings and War Council video series for more in-depth guides and strategies on realm and battle gameplay. Before we sign off, have some free resources to get you ready for the life in the realm. For the latest news, videos and competitions, don't forget to follow us on our official social media channels and join the discussion on the official forums. Until next time, keep it regal.